Hello. Come on in. welcome to Pure Wisdom. If you are new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe, right? Click that little button. Click the ding. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you like all of our videos so you can stay in the know with when we post and share videos. And then most importantly, make sure you share with friends. Don't be stingy. Don't be so selfish. Share with friends. Share with friends. We all need some encouragement. We all need different perspectives, and fresh perspectives. So share. Make sure you share it with individuals about pure wisdom. What is pure wisdom? Pure wisdom is just Shakita. I'm gonna say that. Pure wisdom is Shakita. I am pure wisdom. Pure wisdom is the other essence of me. Pure wisdom is the pure side of me. I am in my flesh. I am human, just like everyone else. Just like you, I'm human. But I allow myself to be in an obedient vessel, an obedient channel to our highest creator, to God. And so I deliver messages. I'm downloaded typically, just like the pastors, just like many pastors, ministers, clergy, chaplains, whatever. That is what I do. That is who I am. And so I'm perfectly imperfect. I'm not looking for perfection, and I don't care about judgment. I don't have a hell or a heaven to put someone in. So nor how can I have space and place to speak on someone else's life? That's just not me. I don't care for it. I'll leave it for the people that want to be petty. I have my petty moments sometimes, but I do it with class. So anywho, on my video today, I want to do something a little different. As you see, I'm in the mountains. I'm always in nature. Like, that is how I stay filled. That is how I recharge. That is how I rejuvenate. That is how I replenish. I'm always in nature. And so this weekend, I'm spending my time up in the mountains, high up, right? When you fly high with the eagles, right? You fly high with the eagle. Eagles fly high. Eagles soar high. When you soar high, it's hard for lower vibrational people, entities, or things to try to come against you. They may come against you, but it won't prosper because you're soaring too high, right? And so I love to stay high, up in the sky. I love to stay high. So elevating high, staying high vibrational, staying in alignment. That's who I am. That's how I do. That's how I move. I'm perfectly imperfect. I cry. I get angry. All of that stuff too. But I said in one of my other videos back here a couple weeks ago that I was going to continue to pour into, do something different out of the norm of myself, push myself, because I'm being downloaded on what to do. And so I'm moving in a direction. Now, every day ain't gonna be perfect because I'm supposed to record videos every day, but I think this is my first video that I've recorded in about 3 weeks. So perfectly imperfect. I do it what I can, when I can. I do it when I have the energy to. So that's what I want. I wanted to share with you in the beginning. I love it. The sun is shining on me. But anywho, I'm shifting my videos, right? I'm shifting the topics, right? So I'm going to move forward and have daily videos, and instead of me just kind of like speaking by myself or anything, there will be videos where I speak by myself, but then also I'm going to begin to incorporate individuals. I work with a lot of people on a daily basis. I speak with a lot of people on a daily basis. I pour into a lot of people on a daily basis, and so I'm going to allow the world to experience my life on a day-to-day basis. A lot of people stand in amazement. A lot of times I go home exhausted. But this is why I do what I do in the way that I do it, because I have to refuel, I have to recharge, I have to replenish, because I know to whom much is given, much is required. So as I am following the will of the Creator, as I'm following the will of God, I'm also being obedient to self-care, right? Because in order for me to continue to pour into people, I got to pour into me. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm in the mountains, pouring into me. Just me, myself, and I. I love it. It's calm. It's quiet. It's peaceful. I'm right beside the National Rainforest. National Forest. I'm thinking about Puerto Rico rainforest, but I'm beside the National Forest, and when you quiet yourself, you can hear the streams of water moving through the mountains. Like, I'm in the mountain. I'm in the middle of nowhere. But I love it. So I made some notes for my video today. In the video today, the topic for our video today is stepping back to look forward, the mountain experience. So I'm here in the mountains, and I'm taking a step back, apparently, right? Taking a step back to be able to look forward. I am recharging, refueling, replenishing, rejuvenating. But while I'm doing that, I'm being downloaded even more. Like, I get downloaded on a daily basis. And most of the time for myself, like just the way my spiritual anointing work, I'm downloaded in the evenings a lot. Now, because I'm moving and it's busy throughout the day, like, you know, God reaches me more in the evening. So I review my day once I get home. I see, you know, where I could have had a different experience a little better, or, you know, where I may have responded in a different way, whatever that looks like. I review my day, but then after I review my day, I sit down and I just listen. I just get quiet and still. I don't watch TV. I'm not a TV person. TV is programming, when you understand that. Now, I might, you know, every once in a while, you know, I might watch some movies or maybe some TV shows every once in a while, but I'm just not a TV person. Movies are made to program you, honestly. TV is programming. That's why it's called television programming, TV programming, because it's programming your mind. And so I'm very mindful of what I allow to digest in my spirit, because my spirit is pure. And so in order for me to be this light, willing vessel, I have to be mindful of what I allow to come in through my eyes and my ears, come through all of my senses, right? Come through my ear gates. And so I'm very mindful of that. So today, you know, this morning when I got up, it was like, hey, look at this. And I was like, okay, what am I looking at? Because the way I talk to you, I talk to God. I have my conversation with the Creator. And so, you know, God was just like, look at this. And I'm like, okay. I'm looking around and I'm seeing my environment and everything, and, you know, just basking in it. And then I remembered that it was my grandmother's birthday. And with my grandmother's birthday today, my spirit was just like, call her. And she's my mom. She's my mom's mom. So she's on my maternal side. And so my family came up through a lot of trauma, right? A lot of trauma, like a lot of families do. But mine, I will say, deeply rooted, and still dealing with it. But it's some, and so me personally, I don't communicate with my family much. And it's not, you know, it's not from a ill or malicious intent. I'm just mindful, because I grew beyond the generational curses, because generational curses are real. And so I broke many different barriers, and I broke many different curses. Many curses stopped at me, you know. And so I'm mindful that I don't put myself back, or I don't remain subjective to allow what I healed to be reopened, right? Because when you heal it, that's any wound. A wound is healed. But if it's reopened, it's going to hurt even more, because remember, it was an original wound, and that wound healed. And then when you reopen it, that's just like pouring salt on a slug, and it dies, you know. You know, and so being mindful of wounds, not opening up different wounds, knowing that, you know, and making sure that, you know, you heal past those wounds, those traumas. And when you heal past those traumas, you don't expose yourself. You don't place yourself in environments where you can be easily triggered. And so again, I'm mindful about my interactions with my family. I love my family, but we still have a lot of deep-rooted generational traumas that many people are still working through or have not healed. So I kind of stay away from that. But I called my grandmother and I was just sung her happy birthday. And I hadn't talked to her since last year. I haven't spoken to my grandmother since last year. And so my spirit God said, call her. And so take a step back. Take a step back to look forward. You don't have to not deal with people. You got to learn how to have experiences with people, because as long as we live in this physical existence, we're always going to have human interactions. And so all human interactions are not going to be pleasant. You got to know how to work through the not so pleasant interactions as well. So, me and my grandmother, first time since last year that we been on the phone, and I talked, and I just called to sing happy birthday. Sing happy birthday, extending the olive branch. Sing happy birthday and just laugh. Laughter is good for the soul. And so, that was me taking a step back and looking forward. Hey, I stepped back into the traumas of my family and saying, hey, we all went through that. And unfortunately, some wasn't able to properly heal everything that they need to heal. And they're still dealing with it. But that does not make you better. And that does not qualify you to shun them. And so that was me looking forward, right? So I made contact with my grandmother, and I'm sharing all of this because I just like me, I'm sure there's someone in your family, I'm sure there's a similar situation to your family or your extended family, where you are able to step back to look forward. And when you look forward, not only are you looking forward, but you're taking the action steps to move forward, right? So taking a step back to reflect, and then looking forward on how to move, right? So make sure you do that. And I'm just sharing my story. I'm sharing my story. My story is like that. I have this saying, there's a mirror effect, right? And so whatever I share with you, if you are divinely led to this video, if you are watching this video is meant for you. And this is something that you're supposed to do as well. Heal past those traumas, know and understanding, the mirror effect. What is in me is in you. What the resemblance of me is within you. That's why you were attracted to this video. And so there's something about what I'm saying to you, or something about what I'm saying now, that is going to help you. So take it. Take those gem jewels and nugget, lock it in your heart, lock it into your mind, and move forward. Remember, this is just your stepping back so that you can look and move forward. And self-care. Be patient with yourself. That's the last part. You got to be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself. Self-caring. I'm in these mountains, right? I'm in these mountains, and I am self-caring. But you don't have to be in a mountain of self-care. What self-care looks like for me on a daily basis is, after I work all day, when I get home, I shut out the world. I don't watch TV. I might play a little game, one of my little games or something that I have. I might doodle, might read, might color, but I just sit. I don't focus on no particular thing. I don't allow my mind to ruminate. Ruminate means to reminisce, or replay over and over. I don't allow that, and if it do happen, I am intentional, and I am forthcoming with saying, changing the thought, changing the narrative, shifting it, and allowing the thought to come and go, because that's true meditation. That your mind is going to always think thoughts. It is your responsibility to be intentional about allowing the thoughts to move past your mind, like a movie screen. Like, when you go to the movies and they have all the previews, you don't care about them previews. You kind of tune those previews out until the real movie come on that you want to see. Well, that's how you're going to do your thoughts. You're going to tune those thoughts that's not of good for you or does not feel good to you. Tune them out, let them come, let them go, and then the ones that are messages, the ones that are imprinting on your soul, you're just going to take note. You're going to take note, because there's something in that thought that you're supposed to pay attention to. And so that's what it is. That's what it's going to be. Remember, you're going to end with self-care. And my last question, my last comment, my last jewel for you, my last challenge for you is, how can you take a step back to look forward? Think about that. How can you take a step back to look forward? How can you quiet your mind and quiet your life to be able to hear from God, to hear from the Creator? So that's my challenge for you. I'll see you next time. I'll see you again. You know how to find me. You can reach me out on the website. I do one-on-one coaching for sure. But you can reach me on the website. You can send a message, drop a comment here on the video, whatever pleases you. You can send me an email, support@purewisdominc.com. That is support@purewisdominc.com. And then you can also send me a text message, 704-562-7500. Make sure you send a text message because it is 100% work phone. I do not answer. I don't. It rings so much. But I'm here for you. And so when I say I'm here for you, I show up, I create space, and I make room for you to be pure, for you to be you, for you to lay down all of your burdens, and know that you're not going to be judged, that you're in a safe space. And so much love and light to you again. I'll see you next time, and we'll have a next topic to discuss. Be blessed.